Am I too dark? Want me to turn a light on? If I'm too dark, I can turn, yeah, that'd be helpful. All right, so right here, if your neck allows, start to make some gentle movements. So I love that figure 8, or you can do a circle, or take one ear to one shoulder. So moving in any way that feels good to you. And we'll just begin to take the right ear over towards your right shoulder and pause. And then the left arm can reach out to the left with fingers pointed towards the ground, or pulling the fingers back up towards you, pressing the heel of the hand to the ground. You can also take your right hand over to the left side of the head, the left temple or ear area, and just let it rest. So you get a little more help. And I actually, instead of pulling the head to the side, I actually like to press my head into my fingers, which is like, it's like tightening or strengthening the stretching surface. If your hand is on the head, gently release it. Relax the right hand back into the lap. You can take the head and lift it up, or bring the chin to the chest, either one. Take a pause, any movement that you want. And then slowly taking it to the other side, left ear to left shoulder. Start there. If you want more, it's not a have to. If you want more, reach the right hand out diagonally, either pointing the fingers to the floor or flexing the hand, pressing the heel of the hand down, which gets a little more nerve stretch. So if it's too much, or you feel tingling in the middle finger or pinky finger, you'll relax the hand down again. If you want, take that left hand to the right side of the head, and you can just hold, giving a little extra weight, or do that. It's called PNF, and you press the head into the fingers, and you're activating or kind of strengthening or contracting the muscle fibers of the stretching surface, giving it a little extra tension. Let the left hand come back down. Let the right arm relax into the lap. And then maybe take the head and stack it back on the spine. Eyes can be open or closed. And then you'll just start to draw a circle with the nose. And it could be like silver dollar size, or a small plate size, or it can start to get bigger. Circling, drawing a circle. It can get really big if you like, big platter. And then circle the other direction. It can start small, maybe. Start to get a little bigger, or it could stay small. Make sure you're breathing, just check in. Bringing the head back to neutral. Close the eyes. Take a couple full deep breaths here, just noticing the effect of the gentle neck stretches on the whole body. Softly open your eyes, and we'll come off the seat onto hands and knees. Tabletop. Good, and then from tabletop, start to move through a few rounds of cow and cat. So drop the belly, lift the chest. You can stretch the eyes up if that feels good, and then tuck the tailbone, arch the back, lift between the shoulder blades. Moving your own way, your own pace, maybe eyes closed, which just brings the experience a little more internal. To tabletop, and we'll step the right leg forward, and you're going to bring a block to either side of that right foot. So bring the right leg forward and hands on blocks so that we have a little lift today. And if you don't have blocks, it's okay. All right. So from here, just maybe scoot the foot forward a little, walk the blocks forward, and then start to press the hips forward. Good. And then we'll just simply pull the hips back. That's my new favorite way to warm up the legs. And do that a couple times. Press forward, hips forward, and then pull back. And then we'll add in the cow cat. So as you press forward, you lengthen, extend the spine like cow. And as you pull back, tuck your chin round like cat. And then come forward again. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Inhale and exhale, just moving at your own pace. Your breath is different than what I'm cueing, that's fine, go at your pace. A few more of these. We'll bring the right leg back next to the left. Switch sides, step the left foot forward. Maybe inch it a little farther forward than you think. And start to press the hips forward and down. And then pull them back. So you don't have to go right into that cow and cat. Maybe just start to warm up the legs first. Moving forward and moving back. And with the hands, you kind of want the experience of lightening them, not pushing on them, almost like you're lifting away from the blocks. Like this just there more for like a balance support, but start working some of that balance element by lifting the hands slightly away from the blocks. And then add in that cow and cat idea. Inhale, hips forward, lengthen, extend. Exhale, pull back, tuck the chin, put it around the back and stretch the back. Inhale forward, up the pelvis lift. Exhale back. A couple more of those. That's one. And you'll just bring the left leg back next to the right. So take the blocks down one, so they're at a little lower setting. And this will only work if you have a not too slippery mat. So we're gonna try downward dog on blocks. So you just kind of grip them or hold them, make sure they're not sliding, tuck the toes, lift the hips, press the chest back. And then you can move a little, pedal the legs, or just be still, lengthening the tailbone. A couple more breaths right here. Just feel that elevated hands gives you a little more space. Like your arms just grew 4 inches. All right, bring the knees back down to the mat. And you'll move the blocks to the side. And then we'll take the left arm to the sky for a thread the needle. So just twist open to the left. And then slide the left hand behind the right wrist, coming to the side of the shoulder and head. And then the right hand, you can walk it overhead, getting long through the side of both sides of the body. And if you prefer to sit back in a child's pose, you can take that variation here. You can also take the right arm to the sky, opening through the shoulder a little bit. Bring that right hand back beside your face. You're gonna come on up and open to the left. One more time. And then set the left hand down. We'll switch sides. Inhale, right arm opens. Exhale, thread it behind the left wrist, coming to the side of the shoulder and head. Left arm of your choice. You might walk overhead on the floor. It might open to the ceiling by rotating, shoulder back. You decide what feels best for you. The left hand now back down, and we'll come up to tabletop, open that right arm one more time. And then set the right hand down. Now right here, you'll step one foot forward and the other foot coming into a forward fold. If you'd like to hold on to your elbow points, you can. Release the hands softly to the ground and then bring the hands up to the hips. Look forward and come up to stand. Take the arms, sweep them up overhead and bring your hands down to the heart. Good. And then arms by your side. Take my shirt off. We're gonna do a little bit of marching. So we'll do that opposite arm, opposite leg. So it'll be left leg, right arm, and opposite side. So just find a spot to look. You're just gonna kind of march in place. And the shoulders, and you can bend the elbow like I am and reach up, or you can have straight arm. Reach up that way. You can make it quicker, faster, a little bit more heat, or it can be slow, focusing on the shifting of balance. Good. 10 more seconds. Nice big breaths. 3, 2, 1. Both feet down, arms down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands all the way to the hips. Inhale, the right knee up. Exhale, step it back. So it's a warrior one or a crescent foot, you decide. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, we'll bend and cactus the arms, opening the shoulders, strengthening the back. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, lean forward, hands come to the hips, and you step forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, step back. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, maybe go deeper in the legs. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, lean forward, hands to hips, step forward. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it back. Maybe it goes a little farther than before. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lean forward, hands to hips, step forward. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step back. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lean forward, hands to hips. step forward. One more each side. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, big step back. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bend in cactus. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, lean forward, step forward. One more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step back. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, cactus, open the chest. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands to hips, lean forward, step forward, mountain pose. Good. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to tabletop, knees to the mat. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Inhale, cow. Tuck the chin. Exhale, hat. Tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg to the sky. Breathe in, stretch it up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Let the flag come up to warrior two. We'll pause here. The right palm up, reverse your warrior. That lateral side stretch, bending the right knee. And bring it forward, extended side angle. You can use a block if you like, and bring your hand to the block. And left arm to the sky, or forearm to thigh. Your hands back down to the mat. Set the left knee down to the mat. Bring the right leg back next to the left. Drop the belly, lift the chest, cow. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, cat. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Pressing the chest to the thigh. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Step or help it forward. Warrior two. Take your time.
I want to do that gracefully, just like it goes forward.
You are so graceful, Julia. So beautiful. Land, feel into your body. And then flip your left palm up, reverse your warrior, take it back. Bring it forward, side angle. You can set the forearm to thigh or maybe use a block if you have that nearby. You want that sense of lifting away from the forearm or away from the block. Good, Gracie. Good, bring both hands back to the mat, set the right knee down, bring the left knee back next to the right. Drop the belly, lift the chest, cow. Tuck the chin, round the back, push the floor, cat. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog, chest back towards your thighs. Deep breaths. Stay for one more breath. Remember that feeling of the blocks under the hands. And then look forward, walk or hop your feet forward on your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to stand, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to the heart. Arms by your side, mountain pose. And we're going to work into some balance. And we're going to do kind of a full, long balancing series today. If you want to be near a wall or hold on to something, you can. So the first pose is eagle, and we're going to do eagle twice. So you'll have an opportunity to do it twice. Take your arms out or up. Swing the right arm underneath the left. Maybe you hold your shoulders, maybe fingers into palm. Bend the knees. and then pop the right heel up. So we're gonna stay here for this first one. Just pop the right heel, sit the weight back into that left leg, and then either stay there or cross the right leg over, but toes to the ground. Keep the toes on the ground. Really breathe, focus. Maybe lift the elbows, relax the jaw. Good, and then returning to mountain pose, unwind, arms down. Inhale, extended mountain or arms out, and then swing the left arm under, and then bend the knees. So weight back into the heels a bit, pop the left heel off the ground, so get light, really deliberately press deeper into the right leg, and then maybe cross the left leg over, but keep the toe on the ground. So it's light, right? It's not pushing, it's lifting away from the ground, but let it stay on the ground. Elbows up, stay steady, breathing. And then release, mountain pose. So second time through, inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm under, bend the knees, and then pop the right heel. Step it over, toes to the ground, pause. And then if you'd like, you just flex the right foot, pull the toes up, and try to press the pinky toe side of the foot towards the left standing leg. So towards the center line, like you're gonna press your pinky edge of the foot into the outer rim of the left calf. Elbows up. Nice. Release, mountain pose. Inhale, extended mountain, last time through. Left arm under. Bend the knees, sit low. Cross the left leg over, toes to the floor. Elbows up. And then stay or flex. Pull the left toes up and press the pinky edge of the foot to the right calf. There's the center line. Breathe. And release, mountain pose. Good, take a couple shoulder shrugs. And then standing leg raise is our next series. So you're gonna press down through the left foot and either hold on to something with the left hand or left hand to hip. And then you'll lift the right leg and catch it in the right hand. And again, try to flex that foot. So the more the upper foot is active, the more stable we often become. Now open the right leg to the right. You can reach the left arm to the left. Good, bring it back to the midline, center line, arms down, palms forward. Airplane, take the right leg behind you. Everything else the same, hips square. Now listen carefully, hands to heart center. You're gonna bring your left hand down either to a block, the floor, or hovering in space, and open to the right for half moon. You try and stack the right hip on the left. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Expand from the center line out, upper leg active, flex the foot, and then forward fold. Set the right foot down, drop your head, wiggle or sway. Nice big exhale. Bring your hands to your hips, root down, rise up, extended mountain, and hands to heart center. Good. Right hand to right hip, or turn so your right side is near a wall. And you'll lift the left knee, catch it. Standing leg raise, flex the foot. Foot active, gaze steady, lift into the chest, open the knee to the left, reach to the right, stay rooted and grounded right here into that standing leg. Good job, bring it back to center, keep that foot flexed, arms down. Press the left leg behind you as you hinge forward. Inner left thigh to the sky. Bring your hands to your heart. Half moon. Right hand down, maybe on a block, maybe the floor, maybe it hovers. And peel that left hip, left shoulder back. Try to stack it on the right. Take up space. Breathe. Into that left hip. Those amazing toes, Julia. And then forward fold, let it go, bend the knees, sway, walk in place. Nice deep breaths. And bring the hands to the hips, root down, rise up, extended mountain. Hands to the heart. Dancer is our next one. So root through the left leg, left arm to the sky, or holding on to something. You'll bend the right knee. You can also use a strap if you want. Catch the right foot or strap it and then kick. Good, Darian. Kick, foot into the hand. Shoulders move back, heart center, heart space forward. Come on up and we'll switch. We're gonna do this one twice also. Right arm up, bend the left knee, find your foot, maybe, maybe not. And as you're ready, kick the foot into the hand. Upper leg active. Stand right to the other side, left arm up, bend the right knee, find your foot, your center, and then find your expression. Listening to the messages, the whispers from your body. Good, and then switch, last one. So to protect the back here, you want to pull the pit of the belly in slightly as you move in. Lengthen the tailbone. Same. Draw that left knee in towards center just a little. Good. And then come on up. I'll take a couple big back strokes here. Who asked for balance? No, I'm just kidding.
It's really good.
I know. Okay, one more, last one. Tree. I love the finish balancing sequence of tree because it really helps you find stability again. So rooting through the left leg or left hand to a wall, bring that right leg up. And maybe you just pop the heel, rotate the knee out and set the heel to the inner ankle. That's a wonderful place to start. And once you feel stable and balanced, you slide the foot up a little higher. You bring it higher, it's up to you. You take the arms up. If that is there for you today, nice AJ. Turn to mountain pose. And with as little movement as possible, go to the other side. Just stay in that place of focus, balance. Writing yesterday this yoga for athletes that I'm working on, and I was writing about balance, and that balance equals power. We're balanced, and we have just the right amount of effort with ease, strength and mobility. There's all of that. It's a powerful place. Power doesn't imply hard. No, power can be this quiet power. It's graceful power. Stay for one more breath. And then return to mountain pose. 2 feet down, arms down, coming back to your mat if you wandered. And then big breath in, sweep it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to high plank this time. And then set the knees down. You're gonna pull the chest forward as you bend the elbows. Lower all the way onto the mat. And then point the toes, keep the hands where they are, lift to low cobra. So it's just a small lift using back strength. And then lower it down, tuck the toes under, press up and back to downward facing dog. And stretch your right leg to the sky. And we'll step it forward. Stay here, spin the left foot flat, but stay here. You're gonna grab your block, bring it outside the right leg. So behind the foot, so more behind, like right behind the calf maybe. Set your right hand to the block. And then you're gonna open to the left, twist left, and then straighten your right leg. So we're coming into triangle from the ground. Nice. You want that little sense of lifting away from the block, not just pushing into it. That's where balance lies. Stay for another breath. Now let the left arm pull you up to stand. Bring your feet to parallel, hands on your hips, elbows back, chest lift, and then fold forward, hinge forward with your wide leg, forward fold. You can let the hands rest at the floor, or they can press into the floor. Gives you a little different experience. To a flat back, bring your hands to your hips, come up to stand. Turn the right toes back to face the front. Now listen, lift the left heel and come into crescent lunge. Good, sitting the hips down, reaching the arms up. It's okay to bend the back knee a little bit. Hold the pit of the belly in, lift up. Stay for one more breath. And then set the hands back down to the mat and step it back. High plank. Good, knees down. Hold the chest forward as you slowly bend the elbows. All the way to the mat you go. Point the toes, keep the hands there. Lift up cobra, using back strength. Lower it down, tuck the toes, press up and back, downward facing dog. Good, stretch the left leg to the sky. Step the left foot forward or help it. Good, I love that technique. Grab your block, bring it behind the left leg, so to the outside of the calf, like back from the foot. Press down into the block, right foot flat. Straighten the left arm, open to the right. And then straighten the left leg, coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Press down into both feet. Give that little sense of lift away from that left block. You don't have to lift off of it, but just internally create lift away from. And there's where the balance lies, that powerful place of strength and also it's like contraction and expanding. There's both. Good. Let the right arm now pull you to stand. Turn your feet to parallel. If you want to interlace your hands at your back, you can, or hold your strap is an option, or hands on the hips. And then go ahead and fold forward. Wide leg, forward fold. So the hands could be interlaced, getting into the shoulders a bit that way, or not. The hands if they're interlaced. Lift to a flat back. Bring your hands to your hips. Come on up. Turn the left toes forward. Pivot on that right heel. Follow the foot. Drop the pelvis. Bend the back knee slightly. Stretch the arms up like you're leaning back. A little lean back. Tailbone down. You got it. Beautiful. Breathing. Good, one more breath. And then bring the hands to the mat. We'll step it back, high plank. Knees down, hold the chest forward as you slowly lower, bend the elbows. Good, point the toes, come on up, cobra. And then float the feet. Elbows in, so you're low. You're only as high as you can float your hands. Good. Back strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. And then you'll tuck the toes, press up and back, downward facing dog, forward child's pose. You're in down dog, you can pedal the legs a bit. Bring your knees down to the mat and you'll come to a seat and bring the feet together, Baddha Konasana. How we doing?
Good working.
Started slow, but yeah, okay. So Baddha Konasana, it can be different ways here. You can pull the heels in towards the groin and really try to press the knees towards the mat, make it more dynamic. Or the feet can slide a little bit away from you. You can tuck the chin and curl forward or round all the way forward using maybe a block for support under your head. So there's just different ways of working right now. I want you to try to tune in to what you need, both physically and emotionally. Say leave. And you'll just slowly roll yourself up. And then I'm not mirroring you. You guys are gonna, just, I don't want to confuse you, but the right leg will stay in and the left leg will go out. And you can pull the right heel in a little. So it's like you're sitting in a wide V, but the right knee is bent. And then you'll turn your body to the right and bring a hand to either side of that leg. Sit up really tall. Press the back of the left thigh down as you twist to the right. So if this feels good, you can stay. I'm going to give you a couple options. The other option is you can, with your left hand, hold the outside of the right leg. And with your right arm, reach up and lean left. Side stretch. And the last option, if you don't want to hold on, is you bring that left hand to the left leg or to the inside or on a block, rest your head, and then right arm goes up and overhead. So you keep turning your heart towards the ceiling. It's the rotation. Good. Good job. You can also support your head with your right hand if you like, or your left hand. There's so many options. It's really taking some time to feel into that right side. Come on up slowly. And we'll switch. How was that? You get your left leg in, right leg out. Sit up nice and tall. Back of the straight leg presses down, turn to the bent knee. Hand on either side. Up that chest. That might feel really good. Tracy, turn the other way. Oh, there. So you can stay there, or you can keep your right hand outside the left leg and take the left arm up and then lean right. You can stay there. You can even bring the hand behind the head to support the head or drape the arm over the head. So it just can be really a little bit more relaxed. Or right elbow can come to the right leg or a block maybe, or the floor inside the leg. You can support the head and then reach the left arm so you get a little bit lower that way.
Looks cool.
Feels good. Yeah, and keep letting that arm go.
Oh,
Put too much on that left side.
just need to open it.
Breathe. And then you'll slowly come up or help yourself up. And we're going to come back to Baddha Konasana. So bring the feet together again. This time, everyone take the heels away from your body. Walk the sitting bones back to a nice wide space. And then you can use your blocks if you want and kind of stack them somehow and see if you can get your forehead to rest on the blocks. If they don't get that low, then you can add your hands. Good, or if they want to go lower, go lower. And I'm not asking you to look for like a big stretch. This is a little bit more restorative in nature, which is like maybe a 10 to 30% stretch feeling. A little bit more about support and release and relaxation. Slowly come on up and you'll make your way onto your back with your strap. I'm going to turn the overhead light off. So go ahead and lay down with your strap. You're going to strap the right foot and keep the left knee bent. Good. The strap goes around the ball of the right foot, left knee bent. Let your arms stay straight and reach up as high as possible, or even wrap the strap around the hands so the hands don't have to hold so tight. Relax the shoulders back to the floor. And then if you like, with that right foot, you kind of move it a little bit side to side. So you can point the pinky toe towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch in the outside of the shin and calf. And then point the big toe towards the ceiling, try to pull the pinky toe edge back. Maybe you feel more hamstring. And then finding a flat foot. So a neutral foot, I guess is a better word for that. And then if you'd like more, you simply stretch the left leg out long on the floor. And we're just gonna hold this. So if the body allows and it starts to make sense, the leg can move towards you a little bit, but I don't want you gritting your teeth. I want you breathing and relaxing. Letting the shape do the work. So you don't have to muscle much here. You get to relax a bit. Trying to draw the pinky toe edge of the foot back even with the big toe. Maybe the leg comes towards you another small bit. All right, gently release that. Bend the knee, slide the strap out. Maybe stretch the right leg out alongside the left and let the legs just move or flop in and out a couple times. So wiggle side to side. And then you'll bring the right foot flat to the floor. We'll bring the strap around the left foot. So the ball of the foot, all of the toes. Extend the leg, find a grip for the hand that feels comfortable on this side. Start with kind of exploring in the ankle. So it's that, it's not pointing and flexing, it's moving it side to side. Pointing the pinky toe towards the sky. And then pointing the big toe, knuckle towards the sky. And then searching for that place where the foot is neutral. The pinky toe edge is even with the big toe. So from the top, you could place like a plate on the foot. And if the hamstring's really tight, it's okay to bend the knee. It's okay. Or if you want more, you just slide the right leg out long. So I'm not asking you to look for this big 100% stretch. It's more like 50, a place you can stay. Slow breath. We're using this time factor here to gently stretch the tissues on the back of the leg. Muscles, tendons, ligaments, nerves. In this directional, we're putting it in a directional focus. One plane, just letting the back of the leg slowly open. You might feel it travel to the back of the hip, lower back, just notice. All right, you'll gently release that. You can unstrap your hands, set the strap to the side, straighten the legs, extend your arms maybe anywhere that feels good. Move or stretch. And then hips on a block or a shoulder stand. So you'll bring the feet flat to the floor again and slide the block underneath the pelvis. Let the pelvis rest on the block. And then you can stay there or take the legs to the sky. Maybe check in with the feet. So see if the feet have the pinky toe edge higher than the big toe. And you get more of a neutral. So press the inner arches up towards the ceiling just a little bit. So the inseam of the legs are lengthening up towards the ceiling, all the way through that inner foot. And for fun today, if you'd like, you can take your legs out wide, maybe bend the knees like frog or legs stay straight. If that feels okay in the body, letting gravity do most of the work. If it's too much on the hips or legs, you can either bend the knees or do some circles or a little rocking if your block feels stable. Your legs are out wide, we'll bring them back up, and you can either bend the knees to do that or use that inner thigh strength to draw them up. And just pause that waterfall one more time. Bend the knees, set the feet to the floor, slide the block out from underneath the pelvis, and we'll take a supine twist. So left leg extends long, right leg crosses over your body, and you can hold it, the right thigh with the left hand. As you come into this twist, also use the blocks to support or be under that right knee if that feels better, or use whatever's around you. If you're in a space with a wall nearby, or a piece of furniture, you can use that. Come through center and switch to the other side. Extend the right leg out long. Draw the left leg in, find that supine twist. Open that left side. Come back to center. And find Shavasana. Find a spot for you and your body to be able to rest. The exhale to be longer than the inhale. Today's reading in the book Journey to the Heart, August 25th. Where do you get your energy? Think about your energy. Examine and learn what revitalizes you, refreshes you, renews you, what pumps you up, makes you feel charged. How do you recharge your battery? Do you wait until your battery is drained, almost dead, before you recharge? Are there people or things in your life that drain you, deplete you? Do you want to let them do that? Where do you go to get recharged? Who are the people? Who enhances your life force, invigorates you? Who does it feel good to be around? What activities make you feel better? What forms of nature speak to your soul? What opens your heart, helps you feel alive, breathes life into your spirit? Experiment, spend some time watching, noticing the impact people, activities, and objects have on you. Know that as you change, the impact of your environment, what is around you, may change too. Tune into your energy field and the energy of the world around you. Learn to be sensitive. Open up to how things feel for you. Bring your awareness back, your breath and your body. You might wiggle your fingers or move your toes. Bend your knees, and as you're ready, you'll carefully roll to a comfortable side. And use your hands to press yourself up to a seated posture. Touch the palms of your hands together at your heart. And lift your thumbs to your forehead center. Hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you. Good. Yeah, after being away for a couple days. Bye, everybody at home. Thank you.
Excellent as always.
Oh, good. Hope you have a good day. Thanks for being here. Nice to be with you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.